President Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert Bobi Wine waliwo kazito katadde ku General Kaguta Museveni era nga neggwanga lya America litaddewo restrictions ez'enjawulo ku Museveni azisazizaamu enkolagana yaalyo ne Museveni era n'abo abanene abamu mu gavumenti ya General Kaguta Museveni bateereddwako restrictions ennene. Ebintu bingi bikyagenda mu maaso. Waliwo omusango oguli mu kkooti y'ensi yonna ICC nga gwonna guli ku Museveni, Mutabaniwe, ab'eŋŋanda, abakono, ab'emikwano. Amawanga agakolagana na America nago enkolagana yaago ne Uganda egenda esereba. Lw'amaanyi President Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert Bobi Wine g'ataddewo. Naye waliwo ebikusike ebiri emabega w'ensonga zino byenjagala twenna twekkenneenye. America okuteeka akazito ku General Museveni kigenda tutuusaawa oba kitutwalawa? Oluvannyuma lwa President Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert Bobi Wine okuba nti waliwo documentary eyakwatibwa eri Rio eraga ebyafaayo, eraga ebyaddala ebiri mu ggwanga lya Uganda ebikola Museveni byakola bannayuganda. Sabokkirize tusooke tulabe ebigambo bino ogenda kumanya Museveni omutuufu yaani, omanye na America kyesobola okukola okuggyako gavumenti ya General Museveni nga ffenna bannayuganda tugambye nti ekimala kimala. Kale katubifune.
The best violence in Uganda. So every Friday.
Yes, Dr. J.
Because that's why I was like, Doctor, I can't almost speak. I saw you sending. I told him point blank that the US is conning us. The US is deceiving us. I told him first, the other 2 weeks ago, I was here, we were talking about visa restrictions. The repression that we get is because of funding that Museveni gets. Now, when US is going to address gender-based violence, this is a lie. The US also has conmen. Your system has conmen. You get money and you put money into Uganda for a program, for example, 5 years. You can't say you're going to address gender-based violence to poor people. What we need in Uganda as of now is to remove Museveni, who is a cancer. And I gave him examples. For example, just 2 weeks ago, I had training in the US. I have what we call mandatory adult reporting, and we have mandatory child reporting. These issues are about governance. The US cannot deceive us that they're going to address gender-based violence in that poverty-stricken country. The whole thing that we all require is to change the lives of our people, improve the quality of lives of people. And I gave him an example. I work here with the kids. Do you think those kids can be violated by anyone? The kids who are seen by the governor, the kids who come and talk to you here, can anyone violate them? That's the quality, they raise the standards that we are talking about. So for you people get a lot of money here, throw that money in Uganda, and that money is used by your own people. I know how much I have worked with you people before. I worked as a foreign service national with the US Embassy in Kampala. You will be driving huge cars to go and see villagers in Tororo, villagers in Busia who can't afford a meal, and you claim you are doing something. And so he drafted something, James, we should handle this as soon as the year begins. Let's draft something. I'm going to draft something so that we table it. Because I told them I am here not as an envoy. I'm in the US not as your envoy. I'm in the US because of the situation at home, and I know it better than you people. I have worked with you people. I know what you represent. You keep conning us. I call it conning us. As of now, the visa restrictions doesn't work because those people don't travel. After you put it across, Museveni himself assured he will not come to US. He doesn't need. The Speaker of Parliament did the same. So you people, you are conning us. I told them point blank, you are conning us. So I want us to address this, and it goes back to all of us, I think, wherever you are. I know you have members of Parliament at home, but who represents you wherever you are? Some of these people, if you approach them now, they listen. Because for me, I'm like, as my house rep, I am talking to you because I can't talk to my member of Parliament at home. You represent me here. But who am I before you? I don't want to continue coming to look like a destitute in the house here. I want you to listen to me, and I want to address this house. So that was yesterday, Friday. And I think I'm done with that. So, Dorcas, for us who have COVID-19 here, I don't know how you people, how Uganda is addressing COVID-19 if it started, because here it is now no more admission. They only tell you that room has COVID-19, protect yourself. The other room has COVID-19, protect yourself. And we are back into an epidemic setting, but it's not scary because we have everything to address it. Thank you, and Merry Christmas to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. James. Merry Christmas too. Thank you so much. Yeah, I actually remember the clip you shared with us when you'd gone to see your house rep, and of course, telling them that the sanctions, we know the issued sanctions. The sanctions we saying the sanctions are not good enough. We want them to stop dictator Museveni. They keep funding him. So we want them to cut the funding. So yeah, the same thing, this gender-based violence. The violent person here is Museveni that has to be stopped. I don't know why they're beating around the bush. So we've got to address these problems. Thank you so much, Dr. James, for that. Comrades, please do request for the mic. We are expecting Dr. Nico. Once he's here, he will take the mic. Thank you so much, James, for that. We know you're at work, but you made the time. And of course, there's so many of you on this call that are at work. We do honor that, and we salute you. Thank you. Yes, Comrade Ismail, please take the mic and speak to us. What's on your mind? How are you? I hope you're able to speak now. Thank you. Yes, you're still muted. Right, the mic is going out. Please do ask for the mic and make a submission. Thank you. Yes, we heard from Comrade Banasula, DF, Maureen, the mic is going out. Doreen, Comrade Joe, I don't know if you're in position to speak. The mic is out. Yes, Madways, Magic, Ben, the mic is out. Please do request for the mic and let's get discussing. Yes, Comrade Joe, I think your mic is open. Are you able to have your video on?
Sure, I can. Yeah, although feeling a bit cold. Yes, I'm fine, thank you, Dorcas. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. That reminds me, Dr. James paused. How is it? The UK actually, COVID is beginning to hit again. I don't know about you in Sweden, Joe.
Yeah, it is the same. Yeah, there is a resurgence of COVID. So again, but I think it won't be as bad as it was the first time because most people have been vaccinated. So nonetheless, particularly people who are vulnerable, people who are sick, who have other, underlying conditions, they're likely to be susceptible. But again, we are taking precautions. Remember last time Sweden didn't go into lockdown at all. So they defied that, and somehow we came out of it. But yeah, it's that time again. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you once again to our Saturday online protest. I'll just, I think, delve into the political situation back home. I think you all witnessed the recent, well, it happened yesterday, not even recent. The handover of the office of leader of opposition from Honorable Matthias Mpuga to Honorable Joel Senyonyi. It is commendable, it is timely, and I think let's take this time to thank Honorable Mpuga for what he did, to bring the struggle where it is. And I really think going on now, I think we really need to accelerate the revolution. and make it more radical. And I think the stage is set for that. So yeah, we're really looking forward to rolling this, you know, and hopefully the revolution is not delayed anymore. Of course, there are always lots of factors. It is complex. It is dynamic. You cannot just put a finger on a single factor, but there are a number of contributing factors that have led us to where we are now. But the stage is set, and I really think we all join forces. We all re-energize and push and push the struggle forward. So I think we left off. Honorable Mpuga left off at there was this standoff. You know, members of parliament protesting, being out of parliament. So have they gone back? Have they gone back partially or fully? I think that will be stated by the new leader of opposition. But I think the members of NUP, we the grassroots, our position is that we should not go back to parliament. We've made our demands very clear, and we really think unless we've got answers, that is the path to take until the dictator is removed. So our position is we are not going back to parliament until the missing 18, first of all, are produced, dead or alive. And then we have many more missing comrades. Those who have disappeared, those who are incarcerated without charge, those ones should also be freed. So I think our demands will just snowball to a bigger thing until ultimately we ask the dictator to go, because he absolutely has he has no business. He just doesn't cut it anymore. So going forward, ladies and gentlemen, we really think, yes, we have in new persons, a new team. The cause is still the same. The ideas, the approach might be a little bit different, but we stand fully behind the new leader of opposition, and we really think we just want to accelerate the struggle. Remember, phase 2 of the mobilization tour is pending. So I think this is the time now to really get back into the trenches, and we push the struggle further. I saw in one of the clips the dictator is saying, reaffirming that the rule regarding arrest, that somebody once arrested, it should be charged or tried within 48 hours. But this man he's schizophrenic, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, he makes public statements, but his actions run counter to that. So he does this. We know this is really for the Western media, for the Western community, for the Western world. So because he knows he's being watched and the sanctions have become, I think they're very imminent. So he's doing this to appear to be, to observe rule of law and to observe, justice and fairness. But we know that those public statements are really for consumption of the Western media, nothing else. Back home, what he's doing is very different. He's carrying out executions. We just saw what happened to SURVE, one of his collaborators, one of the criminals who the regime has been engaging. And SURVE is just but one of the many. So in other words, the dictator makes statements, public statements, but his actions contradict that. So we really, let's not spare him. Let's go online and attack and expose that. Yes, Comrade Docus, that is really what I had to say. I see Comrade James McGinney's hand is up, maybe.
Yeah, he spoke. Yes, thank you so much for that. Yeah, about comrades, about SURVE. James says that is about Sobi. Just to remind each and everyone working for the dictator, it's a mafia system. You work for them, they'll get rid of you as soon as you've finished your assignment. So don't even waste your time working for a ruthless regime. We have to have that spirit of humanity. You know, how such a role. So it is sad that we've had to lose yet another young person due to the horrible ruthless dictatorship. And of course, people think it's a means to an end, but what a means to an end. Oh my God. Yes, Comrade Joe, I don't know, I'm having internet issues. Sorry, I think I might have to stop the videos. I don't know what is happening. Some people, this is not the space for that. Dr. James, I don't know if you still wanted to speak. Yes, Tina, Comrade Tina, how are you? Please do take the mic. I will enable the video for only the speakers. Yes, Comrade Tina, please start your video and then speak to us. Thank you.
Okay, good morning from the US. First off, I want to congratulate you, Sister Dorcas, for a job well done for your demonstration. I'm so proud of you. I was very pleased. Secondly, I want to say how you guys are speaking, how the 70s like trying to please the West right now because he knows he's being cut off in a lot of situations, right? Praise God for that he's being cut off. Secondly, when our brother was speaking, it came to my mind about a couple of social media clips that Museveni came out in the public and in the media, and he was saying about, I don't work for anybody, I work for me and my family. And there was multiple clips where he came on where he was down degrading the European countries, saying we don't need them, we don't need the US and stuff like that. Now he's kind of like sucking up, is what we call it, to put it nicely, to the Western countries, to look like he's a saint, which we all know that he's not a saint. He's a murderer. And I just want to say, I praise God that he's under a fine-tooth scope with these Western countries. Sadly, it took so long and so many of our people's lives to get to where we are today. But however, we are here, praise God, and he's not fooling anybody. He cannot fool the US, the Western countries. We know what he's all about. They know what he's all about. The ICC knows what he's all about. So it doesn't matter if he comes out and gives everybody a big hug and a kiss every day to try to put on a big show, because it's not working. As you know, Dorcas, our countries, we don't fall for shenanigans. Like we're not going to take, back, we're putting, our eyes are on his horrible regime who's killing the innocent people, and now he's going to come out. It's kind of like, sister, at a devil in sheep's clothing is what Museveni is reminding me of right now. A devil in sheep's clothing. But you can't fool the people. You can't fool the people in the Western countries, and you cannot fool the people definitely on land there in Uganda. So what I want to ask everybody who's viewing this video and who may be viewing it throughout the week, those videos that I was talking about where he says he doesn't work for anybody, he just works for his family and himself, and where he's putting down the USA, where he's putting down the European countries, let's keep those videos hot. Let's keep dropping them every day, because we're not free until we are all free, sister. Thank you.
Thank you so much out in the open, the brutality, and I really thank His Excellence. I see your picture. I really thank His Excellency. His documentary has really helped showcase, Museveni's brutality, against the people of Uganda. Yeah, and of course he says he's constantly reminded us that he only works for his family and his children. I like the line, he's a wolf in a sheepskin. Those are lines that were used by Norbert Mao, who is now, what is he, the Attorney General? So is it Chief Justice? Sorry. Yeah. So we wondering how people who actually know what is going on, they know the truth, and then lie to themselves. It is such a sick system. Yeah, Museveni cannot lie to anyone anymore. It's all out in the open, and he must go. Yes, comrades, this is a protest. Please do share your tweets in the chat. I think Dr. James and others should be sharing. Please do share your tweets and let's amplify. Okay, yes, Comrade Ismail, please do pick the mic. I need to sort out. I think you should be unmuted. Thank you so much, Sister Tina, and for the protest as well. Yes, I was with one of the comrades, one of the brothers, and it was just a last minute protest. We went to protest against the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. They had an outreach mission at the Uganda House, London, Trafalgar. So yeah, we went to actually let our voices be heard, to talk about the injustice, the missing people, the prisoners. How do they try to reach out to people in the diaspora, saying they want all the qualified people to perhaps return, and skilled people return to Uganda and all that. And also they was showing so much care and concern. We are saying let them show the people on ground some love, some concern. So many people are in legal detention and they're not bothered. So let them leave the diaspora alone and sort out business on ground. Yes, comrade, your mic is muted. And Sister Tina, thank you so much for all the protests. I know you're always protesting, and we thank you. Thank you for amplifying our voices on ground, you and your comrades. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm not able to unmute you, but you are co-host. Please do take the mic, and the mic is out. Please do take it. Comrade Madways, for those that have got placards, I think, let me just go to the gallery and see. If you've got placards, put them out. Then we should be able to read your protest messages. Tina, before you go off, have you got your protest message? Do you have a placard there? Because we can read the message out. Thank you. Yes, comrades. Okay, Joe, yes, you can take the mic, and I think I see. Yes, Joe, you can take the mic. I think I saw your mic indicate. I'm trying to get Dr. Nico. Okay. Yeah, Joe,
yes, thank you, Comrade Dorcas. I just wanted to, I think, again, talking about Museveni's,
your video.
schizophrenic character, where he tries to project one image in public, whilst in reality he's the opposite of what he pretends to be. Sorry. Okay, my video. All right,
Yes,
yeah. So right now, as we speak, ladies and gentlemen, as Museveni makes public statements about rule of law, about rights of citizens, that once arrested, you should be, if you're not found guilty, you should be released after 48 hours. Just as we speak, the regions, the dictator has unleashed his false flag operations. What do I mean? He's trying to appear to create insecurity, claiming claiming it is ADF that is killing people. So what has happened in Kamwenge right now, as we speak, ladies and gentlemen, many people are being killed. Actually, the numbers reported are 10, but actually the number of people, the number of people killed is much higher. As we speak in the north, there is a silent genocide going on. People are being killed up there. Serere, we just saw, there is also insecurity in Serere. People are being attacked with machetes. All this is by the dictator to create insecurity so that he can impose a curfew. And all this is just because he deep down he knows that nuke is going to unleash this. No, it's not even nuke, but citizens are going to start countrywide mobilizations. So he's trying to preempt that. So this is what is happening, ladies and gentlemen. We need to pay attention and we must amplify and actually point out that the dictator is just playing a saint, whilst he's a double-dyed scoundrel, devil indeed. So right now, people are being killed, and let's amplify that. Thank you. Over to you, Comrade Dorcas.
Thank you, comrades. Let us observe a moment of silence and then we'll have our guest speaker on. We always observe a moment of silence at the top of the hour at 3 o'clock UK time. And the time is now. If you can please all mute. Thank you.
Us drawing attention to those have fallen. That's what I dislike 50% of the people who call themselves noob and claim to be in the struggle. They are not in the struggle. They are fake. Yeah. And they're only in the struggle because they want.
Yebyo obiwulira ndowooza embeera nga bweri embeera nga bwetambula. General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni ali kaliro. Bannayuganda nabo bongeddemu amaanyi n'omukulembeze Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert Bobi Wine naye ataddemu amaanyi. Ensonga eno yakwasaganyiza wamu nga bannayuganda. Ffe tulina okuzannya omuzannyo guno. Ffe tulina okukola kino. Ffe tulina okulwana olutalo luno. Okulaba nga tutereeza eggwanga lyaffe. Abazungu bano tubeesige naye nga naffe tuwaayo obudde obungi nga twerwanirira. Kati nga 8 January 2024 wali okwekalakaasa fuweeke Sinzigu era nga kwe kugenda okuteeka ekkomo ku bukulembeze wa General Kaguta Museveni. Bannayuganda bonna bagenda kuvaayo mu mirembe beekalakaase beewe ku nguudo mu bibuga eby'enjawulo okulaba nga tweddiza obuyinza bw'ensi eno. Ekyo nno kisoboka singa tunassa kimu, singa tunakkiriza nti eggwanga lino lyaffe, nti Uganda eno yaffe, nti obuvunaanyizibwa bw'okutereeza Uganda buli kuffe, buli mu ngalo zaffe. Ebyo tujja kubikola era tujja kumaliriza nga General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni tumugye mu buyinza, ensi yaffe ngezzeemu okutereera, Uganda yaffe ngezzeemu okubeera ensi ennungi, ngezzeemu okubeera ensi ffenna gye twenyumiririzaamu. Kale tulina okunyiikira, tulina kufuba okulaba nga tubikola era tujja kubikola. Omukama Katonda nsaba bankuumire, tujja kuba tuddamu ebigambo tubyogere. Bataayi mweraba.